Lee, thanks for talking to us. Every goal's a good goal, there's no doubt about that, but you scored three beauties today.
Yeah, really good goals. Things we've been talking to the players about. I thought what I do think is the players took the goals really well. On another day we probably could have had a couple more with the clear-cut chances we made. But a really good team performance and a really good afternoon for us.
Shiloh Tracy probably had a chance before he actually scored, but that's a sign of a player that's given everything to the club. He didn't go sulking, did he? Came back for more and produced a quality opening goal.
Yeah, but we keep asking the players, you're in a team sport and you've got to play for the team, for the badge. They're certainly doing that because they'll get all their individual accolades off the pitch after this game. They'll get a lot of congratulations, won't they? But the main thing is that you can go in and celebrate as a team afterwards, which they've done, so I'm delighted for them.
Max Conway's already got a leading candidate to be getting the goal of the season, one that he scored earlier in the season. That wasn't bad either today.
Yeah, really good finish. You think at one point he's just missed a little sliding pass, don't you, off the outside of his left foot, but he made a good decision to cut inside, and then a really good finish off his weak foot, so really pleased for him. Bundle of energy, isn't he? And we asked him to play slightly different. It wasn't exactly a wing back for how we wanted to play, but he ended up more being that wing back position, but really pleased for him.
You've been waiting for a few weeks to get a few players back to give you stronger options. You had that today and you used them well.
Yeah, we're going to need everybody, and I keep saying it, sound like an absolute parrot, don't I? And I keep saying the same things all the time, but I do. We need, with the small squad we have, we need our players back and available. It's great to get Omar on there. Basically won us the game with that decision he's made to pass the ball for the third one. So he's contributed brilliantly. We've got more minutes in him, so he's going to be able to play longer. But we're going to need Chris Long was on the bench today. Professionally knew reasons why he hasn't been able to come on the pitch today, but he's raring to go. Connor back on the pitch. It's so important for us that we can keep our bodies fit, and then they've got to get in the team, haven't they? Because the boys have been performing in recent weeks.
You looked as though it was going okay at 2-0. They always say sometimes in football 2-0 is not the best scoreline. They score. Remember what happened here a few years ago when it went 5-5?
Yeah, no, I must say, yeah, no.
Any thoughts on that?
Not particularly, no. We were under the cosh first half, weren't we? We really couldn't get out. When we did, we put some decent moves together, but they really dominated the game. They always get into the 60% possession, but really dominated it. Got some balls into the box, and they defended it brilliantly. When you put that many good crosses into the box like they did, something's going to fall to somebody eventually, and it's obviously fallen to the lad at the back, and he's tucked it away nicely. But overall, the team, the back players, the goalkeeper, defended them moments really well. We just struggled first half to get some pressure on. Little tinker at half time in terms of just releasing a player, which I thought helped us.
You've talked a lot about togetherness, and that certainly is in that group, because I guess all this week you've had options to look at your team selection. You had to leave out a couple of players who would perform well last week against Barrow, and they'd be disappointed, but that's the manager's job.
Yeah, we have to make tough decisions, and we want to be able to make really tough decisions when we've got everybody available. Literally 8:30 yesterday morning, I still didn't really know which way I was going to go with it, and that's how close these players are. Like I keep saying, they're all really good players. Max obviously took his news really well. Professional, got on the pitch today, professional, which you'd expect from him. I wouldn't expect anything different from Max. And they all know they've got a part to play. Young Finn Roberts was obviously got on the pitch. Adrian started last week, not in the squad. They'll get their moments again, and they'll impact the group. Something will happen for them over the next 12 games, which we think will be significant for them, which helps the group.
Your players are doing what you've asked them to do, putting a sequence of wins together. That's now 2 back-to-back wins, and another game coming up on Tuesday. You had a terrific following, nearly 1,000 here. You're asking them to get with you again on Tuesday night.
Yeah, absolutely. 2 really good wins. Mixture of playing well, particularly the home game in it, but then showing the other side of the game, which I think we do really well in terms of defending. And then we've got to go again Tuesday. Fleetwood are a different opposition now to what they were when we played them earlier on in the season. They've got a good result today. They've Notts County scored right at the end, so they're probably obviously disappointed. It'll be another difficult game. They're all going to be tough, Graham. What we've got to do is we've got to wrap them up. They've got to look after themselves, and we've got to look forward to getting out there on Tuesday again. Fans amazing, really good. Another 1,000. I keep saying it, pound for pound, the best. The size of the clubs we're competing against, the best in the league.